Hi, I'm Amber. I'm 25. I'm based out of Sulphur Springs, Texas, and this is Financial Audit.
Why did you even file? Why did you even file and say, I cannot pay this and file an extension? You can file extensions.
I kept on coming up with excuses to not do it.
But that doesn't make any sense. Your extension would have been due a month ago. Like, you would have had a long time to come up with the money.
Yeah, I really didn't think about it or consider it.
You have a CPA relative.
Right. And she does get on my ass about doing my taxes.
Then why aren't you being responsible? You have a child. You want to all this up before they have a chance to start gaining memories? You want them to live in a world where they have no sense of security? That's not fair to them. Then you have to pay taxes. These are basic minimum responsibilities as a business owner, fun fact. And trust me, it's not fun to cut that check. I cut that check. It hurt. It sucked. It could have gone to a lot of growth in the business.
I mean, yeah, but...
Yeah, do it because it is what it is what it is what it is.
I mean, it's going to get done eventually.
Last year's taxes haven't been paid, and this year's are about to have to be paid.
Right. I was hoping having a baby was like going to help level out and balance like some of that.
Go on.
You know, income taxes, and people get paid for it.
You're talking about our child tax credits.
Right. Yeah. So I was hoping like that was going to help me.
Maybe a little for yours, but with the full, well, I don't know how much you're able to, like, I'm sure you get supplies and some things and the rent. You can start deducting some things. Maybe some stuff is also a write-off, who knows? But either way, even with the income that is coming in that you're spending on other things with the child tax credit, tax situation might change next year, actually, but we'll see. That'll be curious to see. Either way, with you having to take care of self-employment and income and, you know, all just pretty much every tax that comes with your situation versus just being a W-2 employee, would it have fully covered at your income scale? Potentially. We don't know yet, but you also won't know until you file. And what do you mean? I'm a little confused how having a kid this year would have changed 2023's taxes. So what does that even entail? So
I think that I just didn't think it was... I don't want to say it's like, I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but at the time it wasn't.
Though, I'm sorry for interrupting. Why do you have that thought? Like, where do you think it's not a big deal? What do you think is a big deal then? Because this is a very dangerous thought to have as a business owner. Like
my first year, I didn't make a ton of money. I want to say like on paper, I technically showed I made about $20,000.
Pause. When was your first year?
It was hold on. We're in 24. So 2022 would have been, and I was like, well, I didn't make that much money, so like maybe I'll have time next time when I have to do it again for me to worry about that.
Did you pay 2022's taxes?
Did I? No, did not.
Sake.
I did not.
Oh, for sake! When was the last time you've paid taxes?
So the last time I had like a job, which was, okay, no, I'm lying. So 2022 was the last year that I like actually worked. I did file income tax 2023 year for 2022 because I went to school and
But you had this job in 2022 as well?
So I was working that part-time. Like I was doing that part-time, but I was working
did you claim that income?
I couldn't technically because I was not licensed, so I couldn't be like
you were illegal. You were in a legal business.
So I was
Do you have
waiting
a brick and mortar, or is this out of your house?
No. It's at a shop, like at a nail shop. I mean, it's at a hair salon.
How much is that rent?
So the rent there is $100 a week.
Oh my! We live in different towns.
Well, yeah, for sure.
If you heard the rent on the place we're looking at moving to, you.
I mean, I give like a small room inside the shop.
How big? Compared to this room.
Probably. I mean, it's definitely like a fourth of this, probably.
Oh, this is a closet. It's a literal closet.
Not necessarily, but yes, it's definitely a smaller room.
It's a closet size.
Right. It was like a typical, it was like a storage room at one point that they changed it into like my nail room.
That's cheap. Good, because I would have been very concerned. So you got about $400 a month in rent.
Right.
Okay, I would have been concerned if it was much higher, because really what we're dealing with here, it's like you got everything to be pretty locked down for any kind of margins.
Right. So, and I think my biggest thing is I just need to make more money, but I also need my kid to
that's what everyone says. Right. Everyone thinks they need to make more money. You don't think any of it has to do with behavior? Why is there a lot of debt in front of me? What's happening?
I did get into a lot of credit card debt over the last year, I would say.
Year? Okay.
That's where majority of my debt is at. And
what year? Why?
So 2024.
Yeah, but why?
Because if I just didn't have Like got the credit cards to build my credit because it was like in the from.
Why was it in the
So I had an ex a few years ago that.
A few years ago, you've been with this guy for 6 years. We're talking past beyond that?
Before then.
You were 18?
Yeah. So he helped me build my credit up. Like he was working with me to build my credit up. We were looking at like potentially going to buy a home, get a vehicle in my own name. And he is a felon. So he actually had my social security number that he took and took out loans in my name to pay off parole funds.
Oh, for sake. Did you even know?
I did not know
when
until
did you learn?
It had hit my credit. About a year after, because he paid on it for a little bit and then he just stopped paying on it.
Oh, you mean when delinquents hit your credit?
Right.
That's what you mean, not not the credit actually being reported. Oh,
yeah. Because like I didn't pay attention to my Credit Karma at the time because I was like, well, I have a credit card. I make the payments on it. Like I'm never like over the limit. I'm never late on my payments. I was like, it's not that big of a deal until I get like a notification. So like it hits your credit.
Hold on. Your finances are to be clear.
Yeah.
A lot of it is to build credit, apparently, even though now we have cards that aren't, you're not able to pay off. So we destroyed ourselves there. But one of the opening things here in this conversation was, no, the person that needs it's my fiance. So are you
We both need it.
Are you with someone with worse finances than you?
Not necessarily. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of credit card debt.
Then why was the note that you specifically told our producers is that he needs it more than you?
Because I feel like he doesn't.
Your credit score is 564. I want to give you free money right now. I've partnered with different resources that will literally give you hundreds of dollars the moment you sign up for them. Check out my investing app of choice, Moomoo, where they give you up to 15 free stocks and 8.1% interest on your uninvested cash when you sign up with my link. Do you want a more traditional savings account? Check out where I keep my emergency fund, SoFi, where they'll give you 4.5% on your money and up to $300. Would you rather have automated investing? Sign up for Acorns with my link and you'll get $20 right now instead of the usual $5 you'd get from your friend's referral. You can also sign up for our investing program and get $100 in cash deposited into your Moomoo account. This is the best way to learn what your investing profile looks like and what investing strategies to use based on that. All of this free money is linked in the resources section of the description below, so don't pass up the free money because I'll punch you.
I feel like he doesn't. Not necessarily budget the way he's supposed to, but he has like two vehicles.
Do you budget?
I don't know. I have attempted to in the past, and I just can't.
What are you doing? What kind of deflection's that?
I mean, I think he just has more like overall debt as far as like vehicles. So
do you even know? Do you know his financial situation?
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of? What is kind of, yeah?
So like I'm not like totally in on everything. Like we don't share bank accounts. Like I don't.
No. Do you know his entire debt situation and financial situation?
No. It just...
You're engaged and you don't know what he's bringing into this? Does he know your entire financial situation?
Not necessarily.
Why? Why are we not talking about this? You want to get in a situation again?
I think
with Mr. Fallon? You want that on repeat?
No, I think a lot of it is he's had past like relationships that they've just never done that.
Has he had past marriages?
Yeah.
Oh.
He is 33.
Okay.
And so it's like a 9-year age gap between us.
I don't care, 8, but...
Or 8, yeah.
Well, I don't care about that, but his past marriage obviously didn't work.
No.
And they didn't share finances.
I'm assuming no. I mean,
finances are one of the leading causes for divorce in this country. So maybe that was a situation that didn't work. Maybe he should try something a little different if there was a marriage that failed. So maybe you guys should probably share finances.
So I've definitely tried to be like, I need to be on the same page as you because like
what does that look like?
I usually don't know information as far as like potentially like bill situation until it's like too late for me to try to like rectify anything. Like if something is late, like I won't know about it until it's almost too far gone for me to like try to potentially help
on his end
because he feels like he needs to take care of everything and he doesn't need help.
Is he not able to be a partner? So you know what the word partner means?
So I think that
so you know what a marriage is?
So didn't have the best situation growing up, like as far as like what marriage looks like. And I think
he should probably try to do the opposite then.
Right. And I've tried to talk to him about that and be like, listen, like I need to know like what is going on.
And you're willing to go through with this marriage. Because that's what I'm trying to call out here is you're willing to go through with this.
It's something that we have been working on. So more recently he has been letting know a little bit more about this financial situation. I would say within the last like maybe like month.
When's the marriage?
We have nothing set.
How long have you been engaged again?
2.5 years.
Oh, wow. Well, that's a long time to work on.
So, I
jumped the gun on the kid without knowing
complete
what
accident.
your entire situation is like.
Complete accident, yeah.
Rubber, yes.
Should have, yeah.
Well, self-assessed. Where do you think your finances are? 1, 0 being the absolute worst, 10 being the absolute best. Where do you think your finances are?
I would say probably a 3. It's definitely, I know I'm not like in a crazy amount of debt as far as like
$21,819 of debt for your income is pretty horrible. I don't know what you're talking. You don't even know. You didn't even know how much debt you have.
I know I have an eviction on my name that was a lot of money. Is that not on there?
I know there's a variety of collections. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, that one of the collections is an eviction.
They didn't seem to know that.
Yeah, one of the...
sake. Okay, so you didn't even know how much debt you have. So you're just trying to say that your debt's not that bad and you didn't even know what your debt number was?
So I knew like credit card debt wise and like a loan for some gel polishes I took out was like roughly like 6,000 to 8,000.
What the
Yeah, swear. Did not know.
You don't even know? You didn't even know how much debt you have.
I know I have an eviction on my name. Is that not on there?
You are an adult with a child. You're saying he pays the entire rent?
Yeah, it's like $1,100.
That's huge.
Yeah, but I don't pay it.
Exactly. Does he know your entire financial situation?
Not necessarily.
That's stupid. You have a child. That is selfish. No. That is disgusting.